Child, I speak to you urgently, with a love that cannot be ignored, for your soul is in danger. While I can protect you from direct attacks, this is a different kind of threat, one that requires your active cooperation to safeguard your soul. Listen closely, for I am speaking to you with a sense of urgency. You may not fully understand the danger right now, but I see it all. The subtle traps set before you, the whispers of deception slowly infiltrating your thoughts, choices, and the company you keep. The enemy is clever, and this attack is different. It doesn't come like a loud, obvious force. It comes quietly, like a gentle breeze that seems harmless, yet it carries seeds of destruction waiting for the right moment to take root in your heart. This is an attack that requires your active participation because it's tied to the decisions you make, the things you allow into your life, and the small compromises you might think are insignificant. The enemy knows you well, child. He knows your heart, your desires, and your weaknesses. He will use what feels comfortable or even harmless to draw you away from me. He will work through people, situations, and even your own thoughts to create doubt and cause you to question the path I've set for you. I know you're weary. The battles you've faced and the struggles you're enduring have left you tired and vulnerable. And that's when this attack is most dangerous. It's not about physical harm, but about eroding your faith, your trust in me, and your ability to discern the truth. It begins small, distractions that seem harmless, but those small cracks can grow into deep rifts if left unchecked. I am here, standing guard over your soul, ready to fight for you, but I need you to meet me halfway. You must be vigilant, stay grounded in my word, and listen to the quiet guidance of the Holy Spirit. You must choose to close the doors that the enemy is trying to open, even if they seem harmless or appealing. This is where your cooperation is crucial. Child, I cannot force you to walk away from what threatens your soul. You must choose to do so out of love for me and for your own well-being. I plead with you to guard your heart carefully. Be mindful of what you allow in, whether it's the movies you watch, the music you listen to, or the conversations you entertain. All these things plant seeds, and some will grow into a harvest of life and righteousness, while others will choke out the life I've planted in you. The enemy seeks to desensitize you, to make you numb to the things that truly matter, and to divert your attention from the purpose I've placed within you. Look closely, child. Are there relationships, habits, or routines in your life that draw you away from me? Are there things you've justified because they bring you comfort or pleasure, even though deep down, you know they are not of me? These are the open doors I'm talking about, the cracks where the enemy is slipping in. I need you to trust me enough to let go of anything that doesn't align with my will for you. It may feel difficult or even painful, but child, the freedom and protection you will experience through obedience will far outweigh any temporary sacrifice. There's a weight on my heart, child, because I see the enemy's schemes. He's not just after your peace or happiness, he's after your very soul. This battle goes beyond the present moment. It's about your eternity. I've called you, chosen you, and set you apart for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. But to walk in that purpose, you must stay alert. You must be willing to fight for your soul, to stand firm against temptation, and to trust me even when the path is difficult. Child, remember this. You are not alone in this struggle. I am with you, closer than your own breath, watching over you and equipping you with everything you need to overcome. But you must reach out to me. You must call on me in prayer, seek me in my word, and surround yourself with my truth. The lies of the enemy cannot stand against my truth, but you must choose to hold on to it, allowing it to anchor you when doubt and fear threaten to overwhelm you. You might wonder why I'm speaking so strongly, why my words feel urgent. It's because I love you too much to let you slip away. I love you too much to remain silent while the enemy tries to steal what I've given you. I'm calling you to wake up, to open your eyes, and to see this battle for what it truly is. This is not a time for complacency or compromise. It's a time for action, for vigilance, and for unshakable trust in me. Child, I need you to examine your life. Ask yourself the hard questions. Are you prioritizing me above everything else? Are you guarding your heart and mind against the subtle lies of the enemy? Are you surrounding yourself with people who encourage your faith, or are you allowing negative influences to pull you away? These questions will help you identify the open doors and cracks in your defenses. I'm not asking you to be perfect. Child, I know your struggles, your doubts, and your fears. I understand the times you've fallen and felt like giving up, but I'm asking you to trust me, to lean on me, and to let me guide you back to the path I've set before you. You don't have to face this battle alone. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is enough to overcome every challenge you encounter. Child, the enemy trembles at the sound of my name. He knows he cannot defeat me, but he also knows that you have free will. That is why he works relentlessly to deceive you, to make you believe his lies, and to lead you away from me. But you, child, have a choice. You have the power to reject the enemy and choose me. You can shut the doors he tries to open and stand firm in the truth of who you are in me. I want you to grasp this deeply. You are my beloved, my chosen, my treasured child. The enemy has no authority over you, no claim to what I have given you, and no power to take it from you. But you must stand strong. You must be ready to fight for your soul, to protect it from the enemy's deceptions, and trust me to guide you into the full life I've promised. Child, listen closely. Don't let my words slip by unnoticed, for they carry eternal weight. The world you live in is wrapped in an illusion. It may appear to be light, but beneath its surface lies darkness. It promises joy, success, and fulfillment, but these are false treasures that only damage your soul. This world is deceiving, child. The enemy has crafted his traps so cleverly that even the wise can be led astray, and I, your creator and protector, am calling you because I see the dangers hidden in plain sight. The enemy's tactic is simple yet devastating: temptation. He has watched humanity since the beginning, exploiting weaknesses, manipulating desires, and twisting even the most innocent yearnings. He tempts with beauty, pleasure, and power. He entices with things that seem good on the outside but are poisonous within. He whispers lies disguised as truth, urging you to pursue what looks harmless, even helpful. But his true aim is always to separate you from me. Child, this world is a battlefield, and the stakes are far higher than you can imagine. Your soul is the prize. The enemy is relentless, prowling like a roaring lion, seeking to devour. But do not fear, for I have already overcome the world. Yet I cannot fight this battle for you without your willingness to resist the temptations that pull you away from me. Every choice you make is significant. Each decision is a step toward life or toward destruction. The enemy tempts through your eyes, the glimmering screens, the pursuit of wealth, the perfect images of lives that seem better than yours. It's all a trap. He entices you to compare yourself, to covet what others have, and to chase fleeting pleasures. He knows that if he can capture your eyes, he can infiltrate your heart. But child, I've told you to guard your heart above all things, for it is the wellspring of life. Look to me, not to the illusions the world presents. My beauty, my love, and my promises are far greater than anything this world can offer. The enemy also tempts through your ears. He fills the air with noise, doubts, fears, and distractions. The music you hear, the voices you listen to, and even the thoughts you entertain can either draw you closer to me or further into his grip. He is cunning, mixing lies with half-truths, making his schemes hard to recognize. But child, I've given you my word as a shield, sharper than any sword. Use it to silence the enemy's lies. Let my voice be the loudest in your life. Listen to me, for I speak words of life, peace, and truth. The enemy preys on your desires, child. He takes the longings I placed in you, your desire for love, significance, and security, and twists them into idols that consume you. These desires were meant to draw you closer to me, but the enemy distorts them. He whispers that you need to pursue them on your own, that I am not enough, and that you must grab hold of what you want before it slips away. Do not listen to his lies, child. I am the source of all good things. Seek my kingdom and righteousness first, and I will fulfill the deepest desires of your heart. The enemy tempts you through pride. He whispers that you are self-sufficient, that you don't need me, and that you can control your own fate. He leads you to seek recognition, power, and independence apart from me. But pride was his downfall, and it will be yours too if you allow it to take root. Humble yourself before me, and I will raise you up. Trust not in your own understanding, but in my wisdom, which is beyond comprehension and always true. The enemy tempts through isolation. He knows that when you are disconnected from my presence and my people, you become vulnerable. He encourages you to withdraw, to hide your struggles, and to carry your burdens alone. But I created you for community, for fellowship with me and with others who walk in my light. Do not let fear or shame keep you from reaching out. Where two or more are gathered in my name, I am with them. Stand together with others who believe, for there is strength in unity. The enemy's ultimate aim is to steal, kill, and destroy. He wants to steal your joy, kill your hope, and destroy your relationship with me. But I came so that you may have life, abundant life. The battle is fierce, but you are not defenseless. I have equipped you with my armor, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit. Put it on every day, child. Stand firm against the enemy's schemes, and he will flee. There will be times when you feel weak, tempted to take the easier path or give in. Remember, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When temptation comes, call out to me. I am faithful and will never allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear. I will always provide a way out so you can stand firm. You are not alone in this fight. I am with you, fighting alongside you, interceding for you, and empowering you with my Spirit. The enemy cannot stand against the power of my name. When temptation presses in on you, speak my name, Jesus. There is power in my name to break chains, silence the enemy, and bring light into even the darkest places. Do not underestimate the authority you have as my child. You are covered by my blood, sealed by my Spirit, and held securely in my hand. Child, I am speaking to you urgently because I see what you cannot. I see the eternal consequences of your choices today. Do not trade your soul for the fleeting pleasures of this world. What does it gain you to have everything this world offers and yet lose your soul? I have something far greater for you, a treasure that cannot be stolen, a joy that cannot be taken away, and a peace that surpasses all understanding. Hold on to me and I will hold on to you. The world will offer you shortcuts, promising quick satisfaction, but my path, though narrow and challenging, leads to true life. The wide road of temptation might look inviting, but it ultimately leads to destruction. Trust me, child. Even when the journey seems difficult, even when the way is unclear, my plans for you are filled with good intentions. Plans to give you hope, a future, and to prosper you. I know the enemy's strategies and I know how to overcome him. But I need you to trust me, obey me, and remain close to me. Don't let the world set your values or define your priorities. Do not let the enemy shape your identity. You are bought with a price, redeemed by my love. Live in that truth and the enemy will have no power over you. Child, this world is fading along with its desires, but my kingdom is eternal. Set your sights on what cannot be seen, not on what is temporary. The temptations of this world are short-lived, but the rewards of faithfulness last forever. Don't grow tired of doing good, for in due time, if you stay faithful, you will reap a harvest. I am calling you to rise above the world's temptations, to be a light in the darkness. The enemy will try to dim your light, to put out your flame, but he cannot defeat the light I have placed in you. Let your light shine, that others may see your good works and praise your Father in heaven. Child, the battle for your soul is not just about resisting temptation. It's about embracing the abundant life I have for you. It's about walking in my freedom, peace, and joy. The enemy wants to steal these gifts from you, but he cannot take what you refuse to surrender. Stand firm, child. Stand firm in my truth, my love, and my power. I am with you always, to the very end of time. You are never alone in this fight. I am your strength, your refuge, and your deliverer. Call out to me when you need help, and I will rescue you. Trust in me, for I am faithful. I will never leave you or forsake you. Child, listen to my words. The enemy's temptations may be strong, but my love for you is stronger. Choose me and I will lead you to victory. Choose me and I will protect your soul. Choose me and you will find life, life that is full, abundant, and eternal. I love you and I am fighting for you. Will you fight with me? Will you trust me? Will you walk with me? The choice is yours, child. Choose wisely, for your soul depends on it. Child, the battle for your soul is real, but so is my love for you. I will never leave you, never forsake you, and I will never stop fighting for you. But I need you to fight as well. I need you to choose me, trust me, and let me guide you into the life I've designed for you. This is my plea, my urgent call. Guard your soul, trust in me, and know that I am with you always. Amen.